2, 1. All right, we go on in 5 minutes. What up?
Oh man, back at it like a crack at it, y'all. What's the deal, players and playettes? Let's talk battle rap daily. We are here, brought to you by MC War, and this is our Too Mean to Stream segment. And Francis CC, the first thing I want to talk about is some tweets that I saw from Bishop Brigante, and just gonna encapsulate it. Basically, he was going on a tweet streak about ownership of content in battle rap. And one thing he mentioned is that if there's no contract signed saying who the content goes to, the content be owned by the camera person, and that Avocado owns so much content over the years from Grind Time and King of the Dot and also URL. Now, I don't know.
Too.
Yeah, and who?
And Twiz as well.
Twiz. Now, I don't know what contracts were signed or what or not signed, so I don't know who owns what or whatever. But then he also made a proposition like, hey, imagine if the MCs got to split 80% of the pie, and then the camera person takes 10 and the league takes 10% of the proceeds from, YouTube or wherever or anything like that. And it was very, very interesting. He got a lot of retweets, a lot of chime-ins and stuff like that. I just wanted to know what you guys thought about that.
CC.
My bad, y'all. My bad.
It's just one of them days.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I just was looking at this dun email, not about me, but about somebody I work with. But as far as I heard, Avo owning rights to a whole bunch of content.
Well, yeah, Bishop Brigante was saying if there's no explicit contract saying who owns the content that is being filmed, the person who films the content has the right to claim ownership to it. And that Avocado is sitting on a big bankroll by owning all of this stuff, and he could potentially do whatever he wants with it. Now, that sounds crazy. But then he also proposed that 80% of the proceeds from YouTube or wherever should be split amongst the two rappers. 10% goes to the league, and then 10% goes to the cameraman, splitting up that 100% from whatever it makes from online content or if they decide to distribute it. What do you think about that split? And what do you think about the cameraman or Avo, Twiz, whoever owning all of this content potentially?
I mean, I can't even be mad because that's usually how videographers and photographers work. Like, whatever they shoot is their property. Like, for example, for my job, we can't just post any photo of celebrities on our website or on our IG because we could get sued by the photographer because that's his stuff. He owns the right to that work. So you got to ask permission, and that's a whole different story. So I can't even be mad at Avo. I know it sounds crazy. It probably sounds fucked up, especially for the leagues. But this is what I'll keep saying about you got to make sure that your business is tight. Because, when everything's cool and we all a family, people don't think about these type of scenarios. But then now that Avo is pretty much canceled, now everybody's like, well, shit, damn. This man's been recording and filming all of our shit for the past 2-3 years. And if he really want to be petty, he could say, fuck y'all, that's my shit. And he will win that in court unless it's a contract or something on paper saying he is not the sole owner of all everything he's been filming. Right. But I definitely think that these battlers need to start owning royalties on their battles because they shouldn't just get paid to battle and then that's it. There's still money being generated off of their work after the fact. So yeah, I definitely feel like they need to start getting the business side of battle rap tight.
And now, we know that the leagues put the events together. They put the bread up, get the venues, pay the insurance, all that other good stuff, all the overhead, and then pay the MCs to come in and rap. Now, Bishop is proposing that the MCs get a chance to put up 80% of the profits, 40% and 40% each. And then the league and the camera person splits the remaining 20%. I just want to know, just you from being on the other side of the business and coming in contact with you know, a lot of professional musicians and things of that nature. Do you think that's a fair split up what he's proposing, or do you think that's something that could ever happen like that, or is that just asking for too much?
For the battlers, I think that's definitely more. I think that's a good split. Them 2 get
40%.
split up 80%, so they get 40%. The league definitely got to get something. You know what I'm saying? Because it's on their platform. So I think that 10% should be dope enough for them. Plus, they're already, like I said, they got the app. Like if this was URL, you got the app. You got caffeine deals. Like, damn, nigga, like how much? Like, you gotta let your battlers eat too. You gotta let your film crew eat too. So yeah, 10% go to whoever was behind the scenes, and everybody that's doing stuff in between these battles being announced and these battles happening. So you know, Derez, he need to make sure he getting his bag too. Doing all these trailers, doing all these graphics and shit. You better make sure you getting your cut too. That's what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day, the business got to be tight.
Yeah, I mean,
because it will backfire on you.
I'll never want to put a cap on what a rapper can get or should get, because I'm all for people getting as much bread as they can. You know,
it's just not going to be 100%. That's unrealistic.
Yeah, I was just like 80%. I was like, your paperwork got to be tight. You got to be one of them guys that just says, yo, this is what I want, or else I'm not going to battle. It's going to take
But that has to be for everybody. It shouldn't matter about tiers. Who's been doing it long? Who's a vet? Who's mid-tier?
But when you think about
straight across the board, because then that's gonna make that shit messy.
Right, but when you think about the music industry, everybody doesn't get the same deal. Everyone doesn't have the same leverage. Everyone doesn't get the same points off of albums. You know what I mean? Like if you a new artist, your deal might be structured differently than someone who went platinum or double platinum out the gate, and then they're back to like renegotiate, or someone who's changing labels or something like that. Like, you know what I mean?
So for all these like low tier, like freshly new, just got a buzz battlers, if they not gonna get 80%, what they cut gonna be?
I don't know. They gotta negotiate.
And what happens if they battle a top tier nigga?
I don't know. They gotta negotiate that.
You better y'all better get y'all negotiation skills together. Y'all better start reading some books. Y'all better be watching some of these classics. I'm telling y'all, don't get cheated out of your worth. And sometimes, like Monique, sometimes when you ask people what your worth is, sometimes they're gonna give you a number you don't agree with. So you better make sure you know what the fuck your worth is. Don't ask Smack, or don't ask Caffeine, don't ask ARP or whoever how much you think I'm worth, because they're gonna give you a number that they think is cool for them too.
Yeah, I think
so if they only want to give you 20%, but you feel like you should be getting 80%, you should be getting part of that 40% too. You better get your business tight.
I think the thing that's like, once battle content somehow can figure out a way to get released and streamed other than just YouTube, I think that's when things are going to start. People are going to really start demanding things. Once somehow a scene ends up in a movie, or somehow where they could really collect residuals, because in music, you might end up on a soundtrack. You might end up on a TV show. You're going to be on the radio. You're going to be on streaming playlists and stuff like that. Battle rap so far, the content is really limited to just really YouTube, really. You know what I mean? So the second that something breaks out, and it's like, oh my God, there's a clip of Tay Rock and Hollow in some movie that made $300 million, and they're sitting there going, yo, we ain't getting a piece of that, my dude. Like, it's in this movie the whole time. Like, if this was a song that was in the movie, we definitely would have been getting at least, good 5 digits out of it.
But that might be the 10% that will go to the league. And that's another thing the battlers got to make sure they read the fine print, because the leagues or whoever's filming this can also turn around and be like, yeah, you got your 40%, but your 40% is this bubble.
YouTube bubble.
Right. But for example, if, like you said, Vlad, if Paramount uses your audio or your visual of your battle for one of their movies, Smack or whatever league can say, we get that cut. You don't get that cut.
Yeah.
So they got to make sure that they read in the fine line and ain't no loopholes, because I'm telling you, a lot of people just be so quick to just be like, where do I sign?
Sign anything.
You better know what you're signing.
All ready, peoples?
Yes, sir. Well, this 2 Mean to Stream was a little educational this morning. I hope you guys enjoy that. We about to go live on camera.
Yeah, I was ready to go live a few, but the convo was so good. I was like, let me let this rock, man. I can't cut this off. This is a nice little exclusive podcast content for the listeners.
Yeah,
right, we're going
we're
live.
getting close to the 10:30. All right.
Right. Hey, man.
Hey, we working.
3, 2, 1.
Where's the theme music?
And we live on air.
Where we at?
All right, we live in effect. Good morning. Oh, the chat admin's in the building. Good morning, Chaz. Good morning, Hollywood. Trey.
Chat admin been waiting.
Oh, yeah. They ready today. Good morning, Cloud. Good morning, Gio. Hey, man, listen, man. Little R&T don't ever hurt nobody, man.
That ain't true.
And we make sure we end on time, too, so you get about your daily business.
Right.
Hey, y'all.
Good morning, everybody.
Share the broadcast. Ryda puffing loud in the building. She's only here for one reason.
Yes, we know why she's here. Let's get one
in the building.
Yes. Hey,
Bars
Ryda.
in the building. Indicated 72. The after hours. Gold racks. Germ face killer.
Germ face killer. That's
all right, Vlad. Set it off. Shout out to our sponsor. Let's get this show on the road.
Hey, man. Shout out to our sponsor, MC War. The league that brings you the acapella battles, 2 rounds on instrumentals, 1 round acapella. They've had big dogs on their platform before. Math Alpha, K-Shon, John the Don. They have an event coming up. First battle announced is Chef Trez versus Reggie P. And they got some heavy hitters attached to this card that they will be dropping soon. So stay tuned for that. You will be getting exclusive news here. And follow them on Instagram. Follow them on Twitter. MC War, log on to their website. And now we bring you LTBR Daily. France, Cece, what up, player and playette?
I'm cool.
Yeah, man.
We got one more day
to the roll call popping.
Friday.
What city you from? What's your cultural background? Let us know who's in the building. Any Haitians in the building? Dominicans? Any biracial folks? Let's represent
Watching y'all
everybody.
every day got us hyped for MC War. I'm glad. I'm very grateful that you said that.
ATL Zone 4, shouted. Hey, shouted, you on deck, Juwan? You on deck, shouted?
Chicago.
Goddamn, shouted on deck.
Oakland, Cliff, Texas. Oak Cliff, Texas.
What up, bud?
What major city is that by?
Haitian by way of Iowa. Yo,
Iowa.
How did you get there?
Dallas, Washington, D.C.
Who are you on a run from, bro?
What's in Iowa?
Son said, damn, man, Chicago too hot. I'm going to Iowa. I'm out of here.
Of course, Iowa got good housing prices. Who want to go there?
I mean, Iowa
got what?
Filipinos in the building. What
they
up?
They got some good food spots that I be seeing on Food Network.
Name one.
My God.
Name one.
Be going out there live. Got Fida Eddie.
Philly in the building. Yo, if you from Chicago, I feel like all the people that end up in Minnesota, Milwaukee, Iowa, Idaho.
They all come to Chicago.
They always like, yo, we out of here.
They always be coming in and out of Chicago because they know it be cracking in that bitch. Shout out to Chicago, my second home.
Let's set this thing off, y'all. Let's set it off.
Philly in the building.
Prime time last night. Every time we got prime time, we always got some exciting stuff going on. And prime time, the chat got overshadowed by Murda Mook talking about Ryda. I was shocked. Okay. I was like, wait, what just happened? Because the blog dropped an hour before they went live. I had to leave prime time to go watch this blog. And we actually have a clip of Murda Mook actually talking about Ryda. Let's get into that clip.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, I don't think any audio is playing.
I don't hear it, player.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get it over here then.
Let me do it. See, Ryda, you ride bikes, and see, you rap, Cypher circle rapping, nice shirt, can't hear, no, never, rap, nah, see, piss down your leg, boy. That's basically what he said.
That's pretty much what he said. You're right, 100%. So, Murda Mook versus Ryda on wax, not necessarily a battle, not necessarily an on-beat battle, but just a Cypher, just pure rapping, no battle bars.
It's not even on wax, dog. It's the live element of the competition of going back to back and spitting raps old school style with everyone watching, waiting to be impressed. I love competitive ciphers because that's like almost the ultimate level of MCing to me. You got to be able to still have your cadence. You got to be able to drop your punchlines, maintain the beat, and still impress everyone and still perform all of your bars out. And we know Mook is not running out of raps. This guy has got rhymes from 2004 that he can still jump to any part of the rhyme and still deliver it. You're not going to out-rap this cat at all, man. If he's inviting you into a cypher, he's inviting you into your death date, man. That's all I'm going to say about that. New York City is a different breed when it comes to the cypher thing.
Here we go.
Shout out Philly.
We go, y'all.
Shout out Philly. You know what I'm saying?
Shout
out Philly.
We know y'all the Mecca.
Thank you. Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum, as they say. We are the Mecca. So bow down. He's inviting you to the Mecca, Ryda. I hope you got more than 3 or 4 rap stores, brother. And I hope you ready to do all
talk your
night.
shit, y'all. Rita said Philly did it
Hollywood.
better.
Hollywood says Ryda's really one of the better rappers.
Ryda makes great songs, but this is the art of capturing the audience there. Bar after bar after bar as the beats change up and switch. And he ain't gonna be giving you none of these new school beats to rhyme on. These are gonna be classic joints, and you're gonna have to stand there toe to toe. It's a different feel when you got them sharks in that water circling you, waiting for you to rap. And you bet not slip up. If you enter a cypher and you slip up or you stumble, ain't no getting it back. Ain't nobody go, oh, come on, bring it back. Your ass is done, man. Your ass is done. You can't carry it if you can't maintain yours, man. Hell no.
What do the people think out? What do the people think out there? First 48 ciphers, a pinnacle of ciphers. X and Daylight were the 2 best verses I ever heard. Same thing with Mike P. Listen, this is a guy that's been on Funk Flex. This is a guy that's been on Shade 45. This is a guy that's been on BET twice. This guy con artist ciphers. I can name countless ciphers with Murda Mook.
And the ciphers that he's talking about, this ain't it's one and done. Everybody raps one time. How cute. This was great. We got all the battle rappers together.
Ain't no participation points in cypher.
No. This is a whole different type of cypher that he's talking about. He's talking about you go, I go. You go, I go. You go, I go. And as you start to notice, he ain't slipping up nan one time. That pressure starts to build. Ryda is nice. I love his songs. Great features everywhere. Great songs on his own. Ryda, you're going to have to make me believe it, brother.
I think I got the clip here. Let me see if it works now.
I don't know.
I'm from New York, Ryda. I can't give him the benefit of the doubt yet. You know how we are. You know how we are, Ryda. If Reed would have said that to Ryda, you would have been like, Ryda, it's been nice knowing you, but Reed gonna chop your head off. You know that. You know that. The cute little shirt.
Yo, Vlad, man, I got the clip playing. Shut up.
I don't even see the clip.
You don't. It's an audio clip.
Oh.
My bad, player.
Now that is vulgar.
Word to mother, man. Wow.
I don't know about that one, Ryda.
Listen, though, Ryda, win, lose, or draw, you have to jump in this cypher, man. You pretty much got called out by a legend. So
this would be the biggest look ever.
Yo, did you see how many retweets and likes that Ryda got from that joint where he said, oh, this man is, he's crazy or whatever. See what I'm going to do. This might have been the biggest, most viral tweet that Ryda put out, except for my P joint. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to say, don't forget.
Listen, man. It's a legendary battle rap moment. He got one of those. He got
cherry
one of those.
tattoo with the ass.
But no, Ryda, you can't turn down. And I hope you sitting there writing raps after raps after raps, because Mook ain't gonna stop. But for him to call you out and to mention your name, that's a good thing, man. That means you're on the radar. You're doing something right. You know, all New York bias aside, take full advantage of this. Show people you can rap. This could help elevate your status. This will catapult your year, man, if you do well in this joint. So salute to you for even being called out, man. Take full advantage and let your nuts hang, man. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. Oh, too early for that?
I think it's a little too early for that. But that was the hot topic during prime time. So hopefully we get the little Cypher session. I'll tell Ryda this. Pull up on Murda Mook on October 31st. Pull up with some bars and get ready. Because in fact, 11 years ago, on 10/31, Murda Mook did the first ever URL Cypher with Arsenal and Iron Solomon. A little history lesson there. If nobody's ever seen it, you could go back and watch that game tape. And Murda Mook outshined them both. So that's a perfect opportunity for you to sign. And he has a battle that day. I bet you has no problem battling and getting in a Cypher that day. All right.
So I'm a real MC.
I want to move on here.
Sure.
So Charlie Clips and Geechi Gotti had their face off last night on primetime, and you know they talk shit. It was funny, it was sarcastic, but they have a lot of respect for themselves. So you're not gonna get none of those kind of face offs where it's all type of cursing and intensity. But Geechi respects Clips, Clips respects Geechi, and I have a question to pose to people. Charlie Clips' run on URL 2012 to 2015. Versus Geechi Gotti's run 2017 to 2020, which is his current year right now. Who's had the better run?
Let's throw it to the crowd.
Energy, y'all.
Geechi,
I'm about to say.
Clips
okay, we all got on Clips.
Clips says Geechi. Geechi names better, says Lil Reggie. Clips Project Rico. Clips says Prince D.
Hang tight, everybody. We got some stats coming for you guys, so that way we get a little visual.
Hey, what up, Tata? She says Clips.
Tata.
The syndicate group says these new fans. LOL.
Ain't not like no new fans because I was gonna say the same thing too.
This was definitely more dominant, if I remember correctly.
All right, let's get it going. Let me read this off for you guys because we got a little comparison sheet here.
Let's go.
Geechi Gotti's 2017 to 2020 versus Clips 2012 to 2015. Geechi has 5 headliners on URL compared to Clips has 9. He has 2 gnome appearances. Clips has 4. Geechi has 4 Summer Madness appearances. Charlie Clips have 4. But Geechi has 22 battles in those 3 in that little span of time. Wow. While Clips had 12.
And this is just what, URL?
This is just URL. Mm-hmm. The world's most respected.
The world's most respected. Coming up next.
That's a good point. Give me that. All 12 of those are classics, if I remember right.
Also, URL wasn't having as many events back then, too. You know what I mean? They were just starting to get the ball rolling, like with more consistency at that
Clips
time.
did more with less. Okay, Rico. All
right, Project Rico.
I see what you're trying to do, Rico.
Clips had some crazy KOTD battles too, right? Says Hollywood Trey.
Yeah, they both did. They both did.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if we're just gonna try to narrow it down to one league, I don't know about that. I feel like we need to talk about the whole picture.
Well, if it's the whole picture, then it kind of goes to Clips more. He battled on more leagues than Geechi, I would think. I think the run's most comparable when you even the sample size.
Right. KVN says Clips has more clear W's. Clips is being mentioned for Mount Rushmore within those 12 battles.
That Rex body goes a long way. Yeah, but let's keep in mind, Geechi Gotti does have 2 Champion of the Years. He has 2 MVPs.
Hey, Clips didn't get a chance to win one.
But a chance to win a third one.
Listen, if they would have been there between 2012 to 2015, Clips might have got 3 of them things.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with that.
Clips might have got 3 of them things if they would have had that going on at that time.
Yeah.
Them MVPs
he definitely would have been the first back-to-back. He definitely would have been first.
Look, y'all know my answer. I'm going with Clips, but I just wanted to say I think there is a valid argument here.
Now, there's definitely an argument there. You know, new generation, new time. Oh, okay.
You going with Geechi?
I'm going with Geechi, yep. I said what I said. Geechi.
I'm going to roll with Clips, man.
The thing that makes the Geechi argument so strong is that in those 22 battles, they're all killers, so it's like twice the amount of battles Clips had, and he did not lose clearly to any of those guys. I think if you add another 10 battles to Clips' URL resume, or you keep extending it, you start seeing some chinks in his armor. And then plus Geechi has the 2 champion of the year, so there's a valid case there.
Both of them lost to white boys.
Yikes.
Y'all crazy. I see more people saying Clips though, so
I see some more clips too. Vlad, real quick, a little 30-second take on this. Who do you think had a better 4-year span run on URL?
Maybe it's my old school bias, but I'm rolling with Charlie Clips. I feel like Clips also helped usher in a whole new set of fans to battle rap also during that time. I feel like his impact is just like something that was surreal. Like he just jumped in the game, jumped straight on the Summer Madness stage, first battle out, and bodied the guy who had the most steam at that point, man, which was Aver. You know what I mean? Like he single-handedly, put that Midwest talk to a halt for that night. For that night, I'm saying for that night. Hold on, Miss Michigan. Hold on, Miss Michigan.
Wait, so you're telling me Verb folded in one of the biggest battles of his career?
We still kept moving. We was good.
France,
you're telling me the king of the Midwest folded in one of the biggest battles of his career in front of the biggest stages ever.
Michael Jordan didn't come out winning championships either. So it took time, but you know what it is.
Yesterday, you know what I mean? But Charlie Clips though, man, from the jumping on that Summer Madness stage and running.
I thought Fonz was the king. Oh, brother.
Did we find Fonz burner account?
I like to mention too that your king also folded the following year after and 2 years after that as well. But continue.
Oh, brother.
We was good. Don't worry about it.
My 30 seconds off, France. I thought it was my 30 seconds. Here you go jumping in. I'm done, man. I'm gonna drink my water.
How did this transition into Verb? That's what I would love to know.
Because you jumped in my round. Pause.
All right, Cece, make a quick case. Why do you have Geechi's run over Clips' run?
I just feel that because you said Geechi's is not even a full 4 years. Geechi really 3 years with these stats. Am I correct?
About the same time frame.
Ain't 4 years all the way. So he already got close stats to Clips in less time. And we always talk about Geechi's resume. We probably will never see another run like Geechi has had out the gate since we start seeing him consistently on URL. We all know he was from the West. I know other people are saying, well, he was doing this before he got on URL. So that's that. But if we're only talking about URL, his run in a short amount of time and his impact, I put that above what I'm seeing right here that Clips did in 4 years. Because this is only showing 3 years for Geechi.
I'll take it. I'll take it for what it is. I think it's dynamic though because they speak to different eras, right? URL wasn't throwing that many events, so that was Clips came from the time period of
that
quality.
ain't Geechi's fault. Just like you can't.
No, but this is both out of their control. Like they're placed in the era that they're placed in, so you can't compare two things, right? Like Clips had no choice but to quality over quantity because URL was only having so few events a year that it really mattered. While Geechi, on the other hand, said, "Put me on everything. I want to smoke with any and everybody moving," and completed the objective every single time, or never left there.
Y'all sometimes be acting like back in the day, it was just like what Gnome and Summer Madness were like the only 2 battles we were doing every year. There was a whole bunch of in between battles too. So,
yeah,
you can say that, but Clips wanted to be on the big stages, and that's his right. He wanted to be on the big stages. I don't blame him. But Geechi, he's also one of them people that will battle in a small room, and he will battle on a big stage in front of thousands of people. He don't cherry pick. You put somebody in front of him, somebody calling him out, he'd be like, when am I supposed to show up?
It was also different back then, too. It's like back then, you had to hold some sort of prestige, and the big dogs, they're like, I'm not battling on these smaller cards. It took a while, and then finally, you get to see Clips battling at, little sneaker events and stuff like that, and him and Surf decided to kick off the Born Legacy joint, so
he gave B Magic his first look on the main stage.
Right.
So
it was a different era back then.
I think the most staggering thing though is that Clips had 9 out of 9 headliners out of 12 battles. That means like 75% of his career, he was the guy you bought your ticket for.
He was carrying the lead.
That's what I said. He liked it to be on them big stages, and that's his right if that's what he want. But Geechi, he don't give a fuck. He just want to kill people.
There was a clip last night. There was a clip last night on Primetime where Geechi and Charlie Clips traded some bars. Let me play this clip. If this clip
he got his ass.
Let me play this clip.
Fuck out of here, Geechi.
If it doesn't work, I got the audio version back up. Let's see if it runs. All right, cool. So I got no audio on these clips. Got to talk to my engineer about that one. I got the audio back up here.
Yikes.
That rebuttal was so good.
Checkmate.
Even Clips had to admit he lost.
My point exactly. Come on.
Even Clips had to admit he lost that round. Clips, you down.
He's like, yeah, you got me.
What are you doing? And the thing, the Geechi had the foresight to already, I don't know if he figured out, I'm talking to Clips, let me get the M&Ms just for this. But it's like, even if he didn't and that was organic, like that was crazy. France, I've been saying for a while now, Geechi is one of the better freestylers in battle rap. Like when
he's gotten so much better over the years.
We didn't even know he had that kind of attribute. And a lot of people will do rebuttals that are just like, all right, I'm mentioning something that you mentioned. But this dude is turning rebuttals into haymakers, yo. And like shaking the room on caffeine. Like, how do you shake
that shit was fire.
Yo? Like my phone started shaking when
Can we admit that Geechi might be an all-star with the rebuttal game? Crazy. Listen, Geechi not just an all-star. He might be the best.
Yeah, he's up there, man.
Between him, A-Ward, and Chef Trez, like you got to power rank those guys 1, 2, 3. Sharon too.
Yeah, come on. Now.
I was about to say Sharon and Chef battle.
Props,
if you don't know, go see it.
Yeah, we got Pat Stay also, man. Yo, Canadian boys, man, they love them some rebuttaling, B.
All right, everyone. So we do have a guest coming on today. They'll be on in about 10 to 15 minutes. We got Holmzie, the guy, coming on today.
Holmzie!
He hasn't hit me back yet, so we'll stay tuned. He should be around on 11:15. But in the meanwhile, I got some more topics here we can tackle all together as a family. CC, Vlad, I want to tell you guys something. As our responsibility as media, we have to matchmake very carefully when you want to campaign battles. When you like two style matches and you want to get on the bandwagon, like, yo, league, book this, you have some influence because obviously you present the match, the fans get behind it, the league say, okay, well, there's a little following, there's a little demand for it. So I think very carefully whenever I get on campaigns for matches, and I found a match that I am behind 200%.
Let's go, brother.
Hollow the Don versus Bill Collector. I want it. I need it. It's a match I need. It's a match I like. Still to the audience first before I break it down. What do you guys think of Hollow the Don versus Bill Collector?
I'm gonna let you break this.
Are y'all getting behind this campaign?
Ty says we need it.
I'm here for it. Fire. Ain't trying to see Hollow, says Donovan. Yikes.
Damn, I was waiting. I was waiting on it.
That would be a funny battle, says the Syndicate.
Get me back in battle rap, instant classic.
No Hollow slander. I mean,
yes, that would be amazing for Project Rico. No Hollow slander. This is what I want to see, says KVN. Guess what room I'm in? What room are you in, Syndicate? Oh, I'll pass on Hollow. Oh, okay.
Wow. I had a feeling we was gonna get a few of those.
I had a feeling. Clip, so let's go. Hollow be Danny, Math, and what? Hold on.
He did not beat Math.
Oh, Lord.
He did not beat Math.
I live in Chicago. Y'all can pull up. First of all,
we gotta be
ain't pulling up to Chicago, all right? We value our lives. But he definitely ain't beat no Math Hoffa, man.
He didn't beat Math, y'all.
Don't do that.
Even take away.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. We can't do that. And I know it's so I know for a lot of people they want to.
I'll be Danny, Math, and John. You can't do this, man. Splish splash is ass. Splishy.
Even our chat admin is on that Walter.
Of course she is.
That's terrible.
She's on that old BMF dope, man. She's wild.
Rob, and duck.
Listen, man, it's not my favorite battle in the world. I did not go back and watch it after all of that awkwardness. It was something that I just had to sit through as part of the job.
Weren't y'all there?
Rap media.
I was there.
I was not.
I was there.
France was there.
I was there. It was awkward.
You were there.
Cece, you remember
I was
once
at VIP and everybody was just like.
There's two things to remember about that battle. When Hollow finished his third round, Math looked at him like, "Are you really about to give me this round?
You gonna throw me this alley-oop, son?"
There were people in LOM jackets and apparel, and they walked out the building after Hollow finished his third round. They didn't even stay for the rest of the battle
because they already know what was about to happen. Because that's when we start seeing the business partners walking up to the stage from VIP. I'm just like, well, who's eating it? And once Rob and Duck are on the stage and Hollow's just dying on that third round, it was like so awkward in that room. It was like watching a dog like get run over by a car and you just don't know how to react.
Your friends, was it Anwar there with the LOM attire?
Anwar shed a tear. He had a LOM sweater. I looked to my left. His eyes were watery. I couldn't believe what I was watching. He might deny it. But he cried.
It was like, Ryda, it's time to go.
He's like, I had to console my baby, y'all. It touched my baby, y'all.
All right, but enough math promo. That's enough math promo for one day. Bill Collector, Hollow the Don. I love this match. It's one of those unorthodox, funny freestyle matches that I feel like both of them could be in their bag. Both of them get a chance to be as weird as they want, as creative as they want. Bill Collector deserves the plate. And I feel like Hollow the Don, not battling Rum Nitty, not battling K-Shine in these environments, I don't want to say it's a strategic move, but a pure puncher in a room with no audience versus Hollow's unorthodox style might be more of a disadvantage to him. So he might actually be suited better to have a good style clash with Bill Collector in this environment. Vlad and Cece, are you getting behind this campaign with me?
Yes, sir, man. I'm all for this battle. I think Bill Collector definitely deserves shots at these GOATs, at these legends also, because he's been around long enough. And the fact that he's not, the only GOAT type of cat that he's gotten so far has been Hitman. Like, I think it's about that time for him to get a plate like this. And like you said, France, they match up pretty well. They both can freestyle. Both are unorthodox. I do feel that Bill Collector has the edge in the bars department. I feel like his bars are definitely a step ahead of Hollow the Don's bars. And he's been in a consistent group. Like, he's been doing this week in, week out, constantly battling. And guess what? I'm not tired or bored of Bill Collector. So I think a match of that magnitude, we're going to see Bill Collector elevate his style even more, just like he did versus Hitman, and prove like, yo, if y'all been sleeping, here's the alarm clock, here's the no-dose, here's the smelling salt, here's the hot sauce. Wake up, man, because I'm here, and y'all going to recognize, man, this is Bill Collector. Don Tavius Ernesto Sylvester the Cat Sr. He's in the building.
You said that Bill got better bars than Hollow?
Bill Collector has better bars than Hollow the Don. It's not an argument. It's not a statement. It is.
Wow.
I don't know about that one. That might be. See, that's
look. That's what happened. He froze. That's why he froze.
That's why he froze, because Peter was like, "Nah, I ain't trying to hear that shit. I ain't trying to hear that."
God don't like ugly, man.
God don't like ugly. That's right.
God loved me. All right, he gave me this golden.
He loved you, but he didn't like that moment that you just showcased.
Hold on, top tier says I'd rather see Bill versus a top tier that's actually been good lately. Well, damn.
Ooh. All right, man. First of all, shout out to Ledge. Tomorrow he will be on at 10 a.m. with the Friday Fix with our main man, Nico. But Ledge, I see you like to jump in this chat and spill all of your venom. I want to see you keep that same energy on your show, Ledge. All right? I want to see that.
Yes, sir.
All right.
So, Cece, are you getting behind this campaign with me?
I'm happy. Like, when it comes to Bill's side, that's dope. If it's a Hollow that is ready and is prepared, then yes. If it's a Hollow that's going to stand up there and wing it, no. Because I'm tired of seeing those Hollows. I don't want to see Hollow if he just feel like he's just going to wing it and just get through it. I don't care. I don't want to see that hollow.
Well, I mean, the man said that he's off the lean again, and in his social distancing battle, he was trying to bar up. He was decent. He wasn't bad. And once great, you could always be great again. If you get those, if you get those substance issues out of your life and you start to focus one more game, then there's a good chance that this battle could be a dope ass battle, man. Like, so I'm with him, man. If he's off that stuff and he's doing his thing, let's rock, yo.
Like I say, if he's ready and he's in the space to do this, then fine. I would love to see a great hollow versus a great Bill. I'm for that. But I'm just saying, recently, hollow has been kind of iffy.
But, I mean, he did beat the ball god, though. He did.
You say that because Danny cried in the third.
Did Danny? Did Danny? Hold on, Cece. Did Danny?
He's a human being.
Cece, did Danny Myers beat Hollow the Don, in your opinion?
I think it was the edge.
She can't even say what a hort, cuz. She can't even say what a hort. Danny Cronin had no fireballs to come with the tears, man. What a waste of tears, yo.
I felt it, Danny. I felt it right here because I got heart. I'm in touch with my feelings. I want to
know. Did Danny Myers?
Y'all just some savages.
I want to know. Did Danny Myers get paid for that battle? Streets want to know.
I don't know. I thought it was for charity. What you trying to say?
That man.
You opening dangerous doors. Don't get us canceled, sir.
All right. I don't know. We might say that for Too Mean to Stream. Exclusive only if you subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Spotify, Google Play.
Don't you lie on my Danny.
Yo, don't get us canceled.
Don't lie on my Danny.
Don't get us canceled.
I just want to know.
Listen, don't go reporting things it's not true. Don't get us canceled, all right?
They are Danny haters.
I'm not reporting it. I'm asking a question. You know what I'm saying? I seen how that thing was set up, and I was like,
y'all, I haven't said a word.
Listen, I said this in the past. I was like, look, Danny's going to end up going up there and battling for free. The way this thing is looking, the way everything got canceled last second, I don't know, Danny. You're too much of a professional to be putting yourself out there like that. And Danny did admit to it also. You know what I mean? He admitted to it. So I'm not reporting something that's false. Danny put it out there. Danny don't hold no water. He going to let you know the truth, whether it hurts him or doesn't hurt him.
Because he a real nigga. He keep it 100.
Yeah, he battles for free where everyone else gets paid. Is this your king? Is this your king? Battling for free after 7-8 years in the league. Everyone else getting paid. Danny, man, you make it hard for me to be a yiker, yo.
You a hater. Get that hate out your heart. I'm
get that hate. All right. Let's move on, friends.
All right, let's move on, man. Real Sikh was on Breakfast with the Champ yesterday, and he told DNA that he is done writing. He kind of disclosed his opponent, and it's already been speculated that him and Chilla Jones are probably locked in already, so we can probably expect an announcement any day coming real soon for Chilla Jones versus Real Sikh. And Real Sikh had an interesting quote. He said if he's preparing for a Sikh that he's seen before, he's mistaken because the one that's coming is one that he's never seen.
What?
Oh, he gonna level up.
What?
Yeah, well, I mean, he's got no choice to standing in front of Chilla Jones. I want to ask a question. This might sound disrespectful, but I just want to get the temperature.
Here we go.
How many rounds can Real Sikh get off of Chilla Jones? 1, 2, or 0? What do you have to say out there?
Damn, you ain't even giving him a
0. I'm not giving him 3. I'm not disrespecting Chilla Jones. That's impossible. I'll give him 2 though. Sikh will lose versus Chill, but he'll be great. Sikh will get a round. He can get 1. Chilla 2-1 clear. Cone 1, 2, 3 says he can get 2. Oh, I see a lot of Real Sikh supporters in here.
Salute to Real Sikh, man.
I see some Real Sikh supporters in the building here.
The sickos in the building.
I mean, he fired. Like, I definitely feel like he got a fighter's chance. He could do this. He can do it. But Chilla Jones.
Maybe 1.
Ooh, wait.
Chilla looks way too comfortable in that bubble. Oh,
he might owe Chilla some rounds.
Well,
Chilla got a school of young boys, says Dame Time.
Ooh.
The bubble is for Chilla, says Syndicate Group. A lot of Chillas with a sprinkle of sickos in there, man.
Nobody wants Chill in this environment. What do you mean? Oh, he's saying like nobody wants to see Chill in this environment. Like that. Yeah, you're right. He is dangerous in this environment.
Yeah.
Project Rico says 0.0000000000000000000. I count all of them.
Yikes!
Scary. You think Real Sick's not? You think Real Sick? We asked Easy earlier this week. He's like, "Oh, Chill's one of them ones." He knows that that's one of the vets of the team. Rookie kind of quivers. They kind of get nervous.
I'm about to say, y'all better be honest.
You are not a rapper. All right. Well, guess what? Chilla is a rapper.
Yes,
all right. And
all
he's
right,
coming to rap. Okay.
I'm gonna throw to you. How many rounds do you think Real Sick can get off of Chilla Jones?
If Real Sick says he's done writing, and if we expect to see a Real Sick that we've seen before who has been really, really good, we can throw that expectation out of the window. I want to throw the Jersey native one round. All right. And I will say that he will fight in another round. It's going to be a fire-ass battle. I think he understands what this battle can mean for his legacy right now, and the fact that these rookies have momentum. He does not want to get his dumb ass smoked. So he's going to write like he is writing for his life. The man is talented. He might be able to outflow Chilla in different pockets here and there. Like he has that ability to speed up the flow, get in and out of pockets a little bit better to me. You know what I'm saying? Chilla is more of a slow flower. So couple that with some fire ass bars and you have the ability to shock the audience, man. You have the ability to shock and awe everybody. And he has that, you know, you don't really know what to fully expect yet because he hasn't really reached his full magnitude yet. So there's still an element of surprise with Real Sick. I give him one round, and there's going to be another round where there's a fight. But ultimately, at the end of the day, I feel like Chilla will prevail in this battle, though. But I'm going to give Real Sick one round.
CC.
I'm going to give Real Sick one round. And I'm going to have to say it's going to be an edge round. I think he can edge a round out of Chilla Jones. But I'm going to say that Chilla knows that not just because of this rookie versus that he cannot lose to a rookie because the rookies are, you know, they up right now. However, Chilla knows that this is his year as well. He's been on fire all year, and he is the number one contender for champion of the year, period. He cannot drop the ball right now. If he drops the ball, that could be it for his 2020. It may not be fair. It may not, you know, it just is what it is. This is not the time for Chilla to lose. He has to win this battle. And he's going to go into this battle with that mindset. So I say they Real Sick can edge it round just because I know how dangerous Chilla is.
Yeah. In my opinion, I'm having a tough time finding a round to give him, and I'm a huge Real Sick fan. Huge Real Sick fan. In fact, he's one of my favorite rookies. I think he's the best rookie. I think he's the top rookie. Probably not.
He's
a win.
Top five.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely. A win over Chilla or a major fight over Chilla increases him in the rankings for sure. But I just don't think punch-wise or polish-wise, I don't think he's better than Jerry West. Like I can't say Real Sick is a better battler than Jerry West. And Jerry West got completely outclassed. And I know you guys have Geechi losing clearly. Geechi is our reigning champion of the year. And you guys have him losing clearly to Chilla Jones. This guy
he got the second round though. Clearly,
he got the second, but he ain't get that first or
that's a fact. I mean, he definitely lost.
No, yeah. I said the statement correctly. I said the statement correctly. You guys have him clearly losing, and if he's able to, in your opinion, clearly clear the champion of the year and Gentleman 30, a guy who's like rising the ranks right now that are both better than Sikh. I'm a little concerned, but I agree with you, Vlad. He can flow better, get out the pockets better. He has the element of surprise. He has nowhere near touched the ceiling. So that surprise factor should be enough to get him around. I agree with CC. I give him 1 round edge.
Yes, sir.
Ain't no rookie gonna beat Chilla Jones though.
I don't know, bro. Like I would say if it wasn't KC already battling JC, I would have said KC and Sikh will be the only 2 rookies I put in front of Chilla.
How many rounds has Chilla Jones lost this year total? I think you can definitely say 2. He lost around the Twerk, lost around the Geechi. But if you don't have him lose any of those battles, the most you can say is he lost 2 rounds out of 3 battles. Him and Twerk was fire.
Chilla's had fire battles all year, dog. All year.
He been on him, man. He been on him.
He doing his press runs and all that too, staying out in the public eye.
Why isn't he on the billboard?
Hey, listen, if you're I seen a comment earlier.
Put Chilla on the billboard.
Hey, hold on. I want to put something out there. I seen a comment earlier that said, I'm upset Chilla's on Summer Madness. Why is he not on Summer Madness? If you're upset, I want you to ask K-Shine why did he decline that match? And I want you to ask Tay-Rock why did he not accept the match neither. Ask those 2 guys why Chilla Jones is not on Summer Madness, all right? Those guys have been on multiple Summer Madnesses, and anybody they say will be across from them.
Ducking that smoke. You don't want it with Chilla in 2020. That's why.
So K-Shine doesn't take the guy that is reigning in the lead for Champion of the Year 2020, but he battles a guy that choked back-to-back, which he said he wouldn't battle, and he creates the narrative of, all Chilla has to do is be good and he can beat me. Well, why didn't you take the guy as a challenge if you really felt that way? But I'm gonna leave that alone.
Put my boy Chilla on the billboard and say they ducking me. With his face on him.
I'd love to see.
That'd be a dope ass billboard. Why can't I be part of the marketing team on URL and Caffeine? Put me on, y'all.
Leave it alone, Francis Nolan. Listen, Nolan, I'm not lying. That's the thing. I'm not telling anything that's false. He was offered the match. He declined it. And he said he didn't want chess, and he took chess. So what am I supposed to think at that moment?
They ducking me.
How my man Curious George's song goes, they said, you walk like a duck, walk like a duck, walk like a duck, walk like a duck. CC's like, see, where's 3-Letter Man when you need him? He knows that song. Everybody here's like, what is Vlad singing? Y'all probably like 3 years old when that song came out.
Maybe Ledge, or maybe Project Rico knows the song.
Project Rico definitely knows Curious George, because Curious George is one of the early Latin rappers from New York City. Word.
No idea who y'all talking about.
All right, we're still waiting for Holmzie to accept the invite. In the meantime, we still got some more Rookies versus Vet topics circling in our news cycle. Young Cannon versus Cuban possibilities. Young Cannon did mention on URL Caffeine Live Monday night that he is looking for a Cuban match. Cuban has been going back and forth with Young Cannon for quite some time, and he said it on our show that he signed a contract for Rookies versus Vets. It's a little strange that they asked Young Cannon, who do you want to battle? And instead of him calling out, I don't know, maybe somebody in his class, a higher name, a top tier, a legend plate, calls out Cuban.
Well, when you say it like that, friend.
I'm just not used to seeing the guys call out a rookie instead of somebody like higher than them. You know, it's just a little different. I'm used to seeing the rookie call out the vet and the vet accepting the smoke, not the other way around.
Well, Cortez called out Easy.
Oh, but we know why. That was his last battle on his contract. He was trying to cherry pick, and cherry picking always goes wrong.
He got some sour cherries on that one, boy.
Did he ever?
Them joints was spoiled.
He tried to bake a pie with it, and it just came out
he had that
nasty.
I ate ass face. Looking crazy.
I was told to the audience before Vlad gets out of control. Young Cannon versus Cuban. Look at this. This is why I made a Cortez segment yesterday. This is exactly why. Young Cannon versus Cuban. This is a Rookies versus Vet match you guys need or like. Oh, the tooth is here.
Now, wow.
That there. It said, okay, cool, says Dame Time. YK called out Mike P. There's a habit here, there.
Yeah, Mike P was a little higher up in the ranks than Cuban at the time, though. He had already touched the gnome. He touched the gnome plate already in the volume. Like, can't compare that.
Well,
looks like this is a match.
Pat
Yeah, I don't
like. Hey, this looks like they don't need it or like it.
It's like they don't need it or like it.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody went to go check on their breakfast.
Enough about this. Back to the test slander. Oh, come on.
Oh, come on. Got some savages in the chat this morning, man.
YK versus Cuban. Who's the rookie?
Oh,
y'all not gonna do YK like that.
You gonna leave your? Are you gonna leave your Midwest brethren out there, CC?
Y'all not gonna do YK like that. Y'all not gonna do YK like that.
This is absurd in here.
Y'all
Everybody is absurd in this chat.
All right, CC. If you're YK's manager, right? You got him in the consulting office. He sits down. He's like, "Yo, who should I be calling out?" And he goes, "Yo, I'm thinking about calling out Cuban." What would you tell YK?
No. I think he should definitely go for the rookies that have, some, that everybody's talking about. He should be trying to battle one of those rookies that everybody's talking about. Top 5, top 10 rookies of this year. I don't know what Cuban has really. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if Cuban is going on a tear in 2020, but on smaller leagues, I don't know. But yeah, I feel like YK needs all of the marketing and press he can get right now. He really needs to capitalize on the fact that he's back on URL, he's back in the talks, and he's on a big platform like Caffeine. That's what I would say. You can battle Cuban some other time. That could be something else. But that wouldn't have been my suggestion.
Oh my gosh. The Syndicate Group couch volumes for Cuban. Good.
What happened to Rubando?
Does Rubando have a bigger name than Cuban right now?
No, he just popped in my head. Like, honestly, I'm like, damn, like, I'm thinking about rookies. I'm like, well, shit, nobody talk about Rubando. He need a marketing and a PR person, too, because he out of the talks after Ultimate Madness 1.
Now that you say it like that.
Nobody calling you out.
Now that you say it like that, Rubando should be on some form of a marketing campaign. Chokes or not, we realize none of that matters. Like, when it comes to getting booked again, you need to be saying, I was this close to being on Gnome. I'm one of the youngest punchers out here. I had one of the, most surprising rounds in that first round when it came down to that battle. And YK is one of them, punchers that's been around for a good minute. So you got punch versus punch. That might be it.
How come ain't nobody battling Vines?
Nah, fine. Yeah.
Ain't nobody calling out no Vines.
I'm waiting to see a Fonz announcement myself. I don't know what's going on with that.
But I think it is because he waiting on Shine too. He waiting on Shine to come outside.
Yes.
Oh, you mean the guy that said the only rookie I like is Fonz, and after he called him out, he doesn't want to battle him anymore? That guy?
Oh, here you go, back on that Shine.
Shady Grady. Shady Grady over here.
But no, we definitely going to put respect on YK's name. That's number one.
Midwest.
And Cuban, that wouldn't have been my choice. But maybe we're not seeing what he sees, which is a fire battle. And at the end of the day, that's what we want to see. Bars over names. So there you go.
I'm still waiting for Holmzie to accept his invite.
John definitely needs to smoke a rookie.
I do possibly believe that he still might be sleeping.
Because the best of
Don't let us down, Holmzie. Don't let us down. Gods don't sleep. Don't let us down.
I still got more topics here. Let me pull some
He
more
was
up.
probably up all last night writing and fell asleep and forgot to put the alarm clock on.
It happens.
It's 11
You know them
in
bad
the morning, though. Unless he works the overnight shift and just came home, bruh. It's 11:31. You got kids. There's no way you still sleeping at 11:31 in the morning.
They like, Daddy.
Everybody knows if you got kids, if you're sleeping past 7 a.m., 8 a.m., and you got kids, I don't know how you do it, man. You must have the You must have the most, like...
It's a little judgmental. It's a little judgmental.
You must have the most understanding partner in the world. Like, go ahead, go get your sleep, man.
What about the graveyard shifters?
France, that's what I'm saying. If he came in from work at like 9 this morning or something like that, I could see him passing out and like, you know what I'm saying?
2020, I see you.
But if he didn't, Ain't no reason why that brother should still be sleeping right about now.
I don't like this sleep slander, man. I don't like this rest slander like that. That's probably the only time you get a chance to unplug from the world. That's your time.
The man had an agreement to be on a show at a certain time. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying defending him. I'm defending your slander for sleep.
No, I'm saying if you have children, you should not be able to sleep in until 11:30 in the morning. Chat, are you?
Oh yeah, I will agree. 11's too far. I think your cutoff point is 7 a.m. My cutoff, I think, was I'll say 9. Like anything past 9 is like you're wasting your
9
day.
9 a.m. Them kids gonna burn down your house by 9 a.m. Man. Them egos gonna get stuck in there with a piece of paper. All of a sudden, you're gonna be smelling all kinds of flames coming downstairs, tripping, swinging your belt. Nah, man, it's your fault. You shouldn't be sleeping till 9, B. It's crazy.
That's why I ain't got no kids, because I ain't got time to do that shit by myself.
You think
nobody
sleeps past 5 a.m.? Hell no.
Danny would never.
Exactly. He got 10 of them things. He ain't sleeping past that. My daughter be up at 8 a.m.
Danny would never because Danny can't. Literally. It's the truth. It's not hate. Look at her. Any contrarian comment about him is hate, huh?
Salute to Danny though, man.
I'm very protective of him because don't nobody have his back. So I have to step up and protect.
Listen, I promise when Danny Myers gets his first million view battle, we will throw a party for it. All right?
Oh hell yeah, we gonna throw a caffeine party for Danny, man. Salute to Danny though, man. He spent 23 years slinging raw meat out here. Got 10 kids, man. He knows all of them now. He's taking care of all of them. You know what I'm saying? He puts it on the line, yo. Danny,
I'm done.
For being in all of their lives, man.
I'm putting my Snuggie on. I'm done with y'all today.
Danny's an old school type of cat, yo.
Slander all week.
Old school type of cat, man.
I'm putting my Snuggie on, and I am done.
He is in the Raw Meat Hall of Fame, yo. 23 years, B.
I'm done.
Slanging and singing that G thing. You know what I'm saying?
What is happening? The Tooth does not appreciate your comments.
The Tooth is rocking with us. Hey, yo.
J Flo came and said, yo, what is this? Tooth said, I'm going to head out now. Yeah, you head out now.
Listen, man, this is Casual Thursdays. All right, man, we had a guest lined up. When the guests don't show up, this is what happens, man. All sorts of debauchery and tomfoolery, man.
I got
a pause. Okay, I'm going to head out now. Y'all, these pauses is crazy.
Yeah.
That's a pause?
That's crazy.
That is a super petty pause, though. That's
so petty.
Who said that, yo? Who said that? I want to give you your props.
Nolan.
Yo,
Nolan said, pause to DNA.
I gotta understand, man. Like when this show first started with me and Franz, you know, us New Yorkers, I was super heavy on the pause. Franz had to pause. We're doing the production here. You know what I'm saying? Let's ease up on the pauses. So I love to see when the fellow pause patrol is.
Because that's New York's finest. That's your favorite word.
No, we should not cancel pause. Are you crazy?
We should cancel pause. It's insanity.
The LGBTQ plus people are making it a mission to say that is.
I would love for them to cancel pause for y'all. I would love for them to do that.
It may become canceled soon, Dame.
Pause is not anything LGBT. It's about someone saying something egregious about a sexual.
No, that's not how they feel.
All right, that's how it goes, CC, and that's where we're leaving it there. Okay, so they
Vlad wants to keep his pause for the rest of his life.
All right, man.
It's your responsibility to break the generational curse.
It has nothing to do with LGBT. All right, you guys turned it into that. I don't know why, but for anyone who's watching, it is about people saying anything egregious in the
I don't care. I'm just letting you know.
Vlad is a pause representative. He's a pause connoisseur.
Yeah, but you know the origins of it though is basically like
that's true, Tata.
Are you about to give us a history lesson on pause? I'm not doing this.
You had to pause yourself before someone could say, "Hey, yo," that's the whole part of the people are missing. So if someone gets you with the "Hey, yo" before the pause, you've been caught out there. But if you drop the pause before the "Hey, yo," you good, you straight.
All right, I got one last topic to get into. Then we'll just free range if we don't get Holmzie to jump on the last 20 minutes. There was a tweet that Henny Man tweeted out yesterday. Shouts to Battle Rap Trap. Shouts to Battle Rap Trap.
Battle Rap Trap.
He tweeted out. He tweeted out. People keep complaining that they miss crowds. Duh. I miss going to Walmart without a mask on too. But these are the times we are in. Adapt or die.
I agree.
And it looks like, as a whole, there's a lot of outrage on Twitter. Everybody trying to take away wins from the rookies about like, oh, well, it's not in front of a crowd.
I hate that, y'all. Y'all got to calm that shit down, bro.
And so I want to say my opinion on it before I present the question. For the rookies, I think you cannot take it away from them because they're just pure rappers. They're pure battle rappers. They started in small environments already, climbing up to their career. And these wins count. If these losses count for these guys, these wins surely count for them. In my honest opinion, it only should be discredited from the industry rapper because they're the ones that have not battle rapped and they're coming into the environment, into a field that they are comfortable in, and you're not taking away the uncomfort for them. You're not putting them in a challenge. You're not putting them in front of the hurdles of what it means to adapt as a battle rapper. These battle rap rookies, quote unquote rookies, they've been rapping for their whole life in these kind of environments. So this isn't necessarily new to them. But the industry guy, you stripped away everything that makes it difficult for them. So they're the only ones, in my opinion, that should ever hold any kind of weight, having a no audience room. But do you think crowdless battles have more replay value now in this era? Still to the audience.
What you guys think?
Yes. No, says Tai. Yes, says Cloud. Same. No long pauses. oh, they're saying no long pauses between the battles. See, I've been you poisoned my brain.
There, man.
Yeah, it's your fault. Yep, says Nolan. Yes, because the battles are shorter, says Tim the Genius. Shouts to Tim. Way more replay value, says give me that ox. Daylight versus Rock, Geechi versus Verb, Chilla versus West, JC versus Chaos. Those are all some great battles we gotten this year so far. Some battles are very mediocre with no crowds. I can agree with that too. It's definitely exposed a lot of people. We're not there for 12 hours. That's my favorite part, and I feel like nobody's appreciating that at all.
Damn right, man.
Bruh, them days were.
We got our man of the hour.
Oh, he's here.
Okay, we got some time. Let's go.
Yeah, we got. We'll give him a little extension.
Hey,
I do miss the crowds because I ain't gonna lie. I do miss the crowds. I ain't gonna say I don't miss it, but at the same time, it's like I do enjoy this setting as well. I don't understand why we can't just have both.
Grand Rising to the man who made it to the finals of Ultimate Madness. Vlad, please give our guests his introduction.
Oh man, ladies and gentlemen. This man here is the definition of perseverance. He's been some time now, faced his hurdles, faced his trials and tribulations. But if you would have told us at the beginning of 2020 that Holmzie the God would have been on Summer Madness, people would have looked at you crazy, except for Holmzie the God. This man is the epitome of determination. He has raised his skill level up. He has fought through all sorts of adversities to make it to this point. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Loud Boy's own, Jersey's own, Holmzie the God. What up, Holmzie?
Good morning.
What's going on, man? I appreciate y'all. Hey, part of my tardiness too. I got 3 kids, so I'm helping them with their schoolwork. Then I checked Twitter and seen DNA Tooth told me I was no show in the interview. And I'm like, damn, you know.
Salute to the Tooth.
So, hey man, salute to that. Yo, the Tooth said, good morning, kid. You gotta wake up. Everyone's waiting for you, man.
Hey, you know what's funny, Holmzie? Before you got on the show, we thought to ourselves, maybe he overslept. And Vlad's like, nah, he got kids. He ain't sleeping past 8 a.m. What's the latest you sleep into? What's the latest?
Probably the latest is 8 o'clock.
I told you, friend. If you got kids, ain't no way you sleeping past that. Your house gonna be burnt down. Your car's gonna be missing. You don't gonna know.
I got a 10-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 1-year-old. They be all over the place, bro.
Oh, I got a 2-month-old. That all spells trouble right there, man. So
yeah.
You know. Salute to you for being a good father, man, and getting that work done, and appreciate you doubling back and coming on the show, man.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I had to hide. Look, I'm in a room. You see the bunk bed behind me.
I was like, I know that ain't Holmzie's bed right there. I was like, wifey kicked you out, me? Get your ass on that top bunk. You ain't putting out the garbage, you gonna sleep on the top.
Right, though.
First and foremost, Holmzie, I have to say, you're making your Summer Madness debut. How does it feel? Has it sunk in yet? Or are you still just going through the process and you're going to look back at it once it's all over?
Probably the latter. I'm probably like, after I do it, it's like, damn, y'all just battled on Summer Madness. Right now, I'm just prepping for a battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy, though, because a lot of people look at it as, oh, well, he's battling his homie. Like, yeah, Bill is in my squad, but that nigga is still Bill Collector, bro. I was watching Bill way before I ever thought about being on Smack. This is Mr. I Got the Burner, a part of the first ever PG class. You feel me? Like, with hella accolades attached to his name. Like, he's a vet and a legend in his own right. So it's still a, what's the word? I'm honored, and it's an opportunity to actually share the stage with him. You know what I'm saying? So it's surreal, to be completely honest.
You're one of the 11 or I believe 12 MCs to ever make it to Summer Madness out of the Proving Grounds. It's not an easy task, and I want to say to you, you know, you still have a pretty fresh URL career. You still got some fresh legs on you. A year ago, without this tournament, how much harder would this goal have been to obtain?
Shit, it'd be damn near impossible, bro, because what people don't realize with battles, you have to battle your opponent's fan base. And matter of fact, can y'all give me 2 seconds?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
You were right, Vlad. 8 a.m.
I told you, man, you cannot have kids and be sleeping past 8 a.m. They're going to call the Child Protective Services on your ass, man. Like, my daddy's still sleeping. We hungry. All kinds of pooping and diapers if you're on chain. You crazy? 8 a.m., you know what kind of diaper you going to wake up to, friends? It's going to be like this big.
All right, I'm back. Pardon me, y'all.
You back bugging. Here we go.
Yeah. Shout out to Lex Luthor.
But you said so, a goal of reaching Summer Madness without all of this would have been virtually impossible.
Yeah, because bro, I'm on the phone. Bro, I'm on the phone. You can hear me, right? Shut the window, the air on. Window.
Holmzie a real ass dad, yeah. Holmzie a real ass dad, man. It's 24/7.
Put me on the phone,
bro.
Who let all that cold out?
Yeah, like with battle rap now, like one thing I was just realizing, bro, there's no diehard battle rap fans anymore. You know what I'm saying? You when the shit started, it was all right, I'm a fan of the culture. Now 85% of the fans are fans of the moment. So unless you're a nigga like Twerk or Geechi, to where like you just happen to do phenomenal, soon as you start, like, and for a decent amount of your career, you don't have a fan base. You dig what I'm saying? Because consistency isn't appreciated no more. Like, a lot of these niggas want you to be like Twerk and Geechi is like a LeBron James. You feel me? Was great as soon as they came in and been great their whole career. Whereas that's an unrealistic stigma to put on people because everybody's not going to do that. Most of their favorites didn't do that. Like the top super god tier niggas, they didn't have star power. They just were groomed. So now it's just like, all right, look at Saga, for instance. Saga did great for 3 years straight.
He sure did.
Nigga took 2 losses and now nobody wants to see Saga anymore. Like, what type of appreciation is that? For 36 whole months, flawless performances, no chokes, then 2 mishaps after probably being mentally exhausted, and now it's over for him, you know what I'm saying? So being a person like myself, if I was to go battle Saga, EK, and Danny all on big stages, I'd lose them battles horribly, even if I spit the same material. For the simple fact that when I first battled Saga, the polls were against me by 90%. My daughter is a brat. She's just screaming. But yeah, so 90% of the fan vote had me losing before the battle, right? So if we go into a crowd of 1,000 people and just throwing out numbers, there are 900 people that want Saga to win versus the 100 that want me to win. So I can go in there and spit the same material that I just spit versus Saga, and it won't land as hard because people can lie if they want to. When you're biased, even when you try not to be, it's a subconscious bias. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a nigga battling your favorite, it's like, nah, that wasn't that crazy. You know what I'm saying? But if it's somebody you like, it seems a little bit more crazier than it actually might be. So every single battle I've had, with Saga, it was 90 to 10%. EK, it was his 70 to my 30. And then Danny, it was his 81 to my 19.
You remember it. You remember the percentages to the T.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Motivational factor.
So it's a disadvantage you go in there with. You can be as good as you want to be, but then on top of that, not only is it like them voting them against me, those three are like, they've been doing great. Saga has one of the best battles of the year this year. EK has battled New Jersey, Twerk, Danny, Myers, Arsenal before me. Danny has been on a tear before me. But you put me against them in a room and it don't look the same. I appreciate this setting because you gotta rap. You gotta actually be able to be the best battle rapper that day and not rely on the other factors. So
I got a question for you. Do you feel like you're delivering the same material, the same quality that you always have, or do you feel that you've leveled up your material in these last 3 battles that you have? Like, do you feel like you've always been spitting this, or have you leveled up these last 3 battles?
Yeah, I actually said that in a Danny joint. I said, a year ago, I'd have told y'all I'd be on Summer Madness. Y'all say I'm tripping, right? And don't ever talk to me about a level up. I've been this nice. The only thing that's changed with me is I'm doing angles now. As far as content, I actually believe I was a better writer in the early part of my career. Like you are like being on like stages like this, you kind of forced to dumb your shit down. You know what I'm saying? Like I actually feel like I was a better writer before. Like I say probably about my Big Cannon battle. After my Big Cannon battle, I realized it wasn't about what I was saying and more so how I was saying it.
Yeah, you know, I could argue that in all 3 of your rounds, you being an underdog, you beat pure rappers in these environments too. Like Saga, like that was, like you said to yourself, that's a 16-1 underdog seeding kind of battle. And then EK probably coming out the first round with one of the best performances, and Danny Myers being the bar guy that he is, somebody that's trying to get into net profit, winning Summer Madness. You know, you overcame such obstacles along the way. And a year ago, I'm not gonna lie to you, Holmzie, a year ago, if somebody told me like Holmzie's gonna be a top 20 battle rapper, he's having an all-star year, he's gonna be on Summer Madness, like I don't think anybody would have seen this coming. And I think that's my favorite thing about the story. Like, and nobody saw it coming.
Bro, go in there. Say that again, please.
So I think my favorite part about the story is that nobody saw it coming.
Yeah.
Do you see a lot of people coming out the woodworks like, wait, you weren't rocking with me before, but I appreciate the support now? Or how do you feel about that?
Yeah, it's weird because certain people I don't expect to. It's like, all right, if I didn't catch your attention, that's cool. But it's just weird, like, I ain't gonna say no names, but there's certain people that I've conversed with at events, like, and just, like, battle rappers talk to on a regular. Bro, I just told you to shut the door. Shut the window, please. I hear you. I understand. I'll be in there in a second. But, yeah, it's just, damn, what was I saying, bro? Pardon me.
It's all good, man. We won't keep you too much longer, though.
No, I'm cool. Oh, you were saying as far as like, yeah, my fault. So it's like certain battle rappers that's like the top tier niggas that I've actually conversed with, and shit like that. But they are like just now acknowledging me publicly on social media, and that shit is weird. But you know how shit go. I don't take nothing personal. You know what I'm saying? Like I just look at it like it's crazy, bro. Because when you look at it, by the end of the year, I'm going to be able to argue champion of the year, bro. Check my resume so far. Chef Trash, Ace Amin, Saga, EK, Danny, Bill Collector. I got a battle rap. Names. Yeah, I got a in 2 weeks after Summer Madness, I battled Enes. So then that's Enes on there. And then I don't know if y'all seen last night, Charlie Clips just called me out, so that might be in effect.
Seen it on prime time. He's intrigued by the match. I'm pretty sure if you win as the winner of Ultimate Madness, gets to call out their pick. Is that the pick you're gonna call out, Charlie Clips?
I don't know, bro. Like
I've seen you kind of angling this Loso battle. A year or two ago, Loso made it seem like you weren't somebody he couldn't take. Now Loso can't deny you anymore.
I don't want that. I don't want the battle now, bro.
Oh.
Ooh, turn it around. Okay.
Well, fun fact,
why you
bro.
Say that?
I'm about to tell you why. And I can say it now. I don't give a fuck. It's almost 2 years old. All right. So after I left the PGs, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was asked if I could do one more, even though I was told to leave the PGs, if I could do one more PG, that would be Loso's introductory battle.
Mm-hmm.
I said I'd do it. He declined. Then when I battled Big Cannon, it was supposed to be him. He accepted the offer and then declined. I wasn't a big enough name for him. Mm-hmm. So, like, and this might sound arrogant, but like, I've right now he would have to do more work to battle, and that sounds crazy, but.
Talk your shit.
I love it.
He's a spicy. He's a very spicy.
Life comes at you fast.
Faster than motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, and somebody might take that arrogant. Look at what I did in the tournament. My first week, it was either between me and EK for performance of the night. So arguably performance of the night. And then niggas say me and EK was battle of the night. And then I gave y'all battle of the tournament. I'm not only winning, I'm actually winning, leaving an imprint. You feel me? Like, no disrespect to Your Honor and Rubando, but Rubando won that battle, and that was just him winning that battle. You feel me?
It's different.
My wins are imprinted to the point where it's niggas like Charlie Clip saying they'll battle me, and me being the number one rank I think you guys posted that, the number one ranked battler from New Jersey on the app.
That's crazy.
I'm in a state, bro. You have Sirius Jones, O-Red, Shotgun Suge, New Jersey Twerk, and Sue Surf, and I'm ranked number one out of everybody in them on the app right now.
By paying supporters. Like, this isn't like just random people clicking a button on a poll. These are people that are paying their $79 a month, and they're voting. This is the best guy from Jersey. That really stands out to me always. I like the app rankings for that reason, because it's paid supporters.
From somebody that in April, it's crazy. It's September. If I'd have told you I was going to be on Summer Madness in April, it'd look crazy. Like, in a matter of 7 weeks, I've added mad decorations to me as a battle rapper. So
yeah, it's crazy, man. And Holmzie, want to say rest in peace to your grandmother. You're welcome. We know that she passed like right before the battle. You found out that news, and somehow you managed to internalize that and use it to fuel your performance. You didn't have one stumble, one slip up, flawless performance, beat the bar god. Yikers Island is in an uproar saying, oh, Danny got robbed. Talk to me about going into that mindset to really just focus in and complete the objective.
This is the only thing I've been thinking about since May, bro. Literally winning. Like it's crazy because a lot of people call me arrogant. If you go to Hip Hop Is Real, my post battle interview, the interview I did after I battled EK, or the interview I did after I battled Saga. After I battled Saga, they said, so they were like, how do you see your road going? I said, I see me beating EK, then me beating Danny, and then facing Mike P or Bill in the finals. I said that right after I got off stage with Saga. I literally, like, a lot of people talk about manifestation because it's a fad. Like, that's something I live by. Since May, when I got the call, I literally, I do I do meditations and shit. I do visualization meditation. So it'll tell you to visualize something. Every night I visualized me being on Summer Madness, winning a tournament. Like, and a lot of people, it's weird because it's like, why not try to just win each battle? If I can visualize Summer Madness, that means that's I'm going to end up at Summer Madness. So the road there is going to take care of itself. You get what I'm saying? If I'm putting in my head, I'm going to be on Summer Madness, I don't have to focus on beating Danny or beating EK or beating Saga. It's going to happen because I'm focusing on being on Summer Madness. You know what I'm saying? So a certain person might say, like, oh, I knew it was going to happen from an arrogant standpoint of view, but I have that much belief in myself, you know what I'm saying, and in my own beliefs. Like, I don't know if y'all seen it live when we flipped the cards and Smack said, how you feel about the Saga battle? I said, I'm just worried about who I'm battling in the finals. And people thought I was being arrogant.
Let me find your bill collector, man. Let me find out Holmzie's gonna be in the backyard with bare feet, grounding, getting that energy from the earth, creating his own waves, and trying to take that whole thing home, man. At 25 kidney, man.
There we go. That's the answer right there. A-verb, bro.
Oh.
A-verb. Because first of all, he started talking crazy on Twitter. Not even talking crazy. He talking the shit that vets talk. Because he posted a clip of my angle and says, "How can a rookie say this?"
That.
But see, what people are like, this is why the vet's been losing. You act like you act like a rich man can't learn something from a poor man. Just because I'm a so-called rookie, don't mean I can't teach Danny something. You feel me? So then I shot a jab at him, and he told me, like, my thing was, he said him battling Geechi in 30 days prep was taking a risk. Meanwhile, I just battled and beat 3 people in 35 days. So then he's saying like, oh, well, I want to battle one of these rookies and show him it ain't sweet. I said, all right, I'll battle you, but it would have to only be on 2 weeks prep.
Oh, okay. So do you think the island god will come down and swim from his island to meet you out there on 2 weeks prep, or is that too much pressure for the island god?
He too smart to take it. Like, and that, the reason I said verb after you said like standing in the ground, all that shit that he be posting, I do, like, but to a higher level. That's why I'm here in the amount of time that I got.
I want to be a contrarian to this. Verb is at a different stage of his career. He's not a spring chicken anymore. So he's going to take a little bit longer time. So obviously you are more in battle rap shape than he is. You can get ready in 2 weeks. Prime Verb did the same thing you did. Battled 4 or 5 times in 4 or 5 weeks. He's gone through gauntlets, but he's no longer there no more.
And I agree. He did. You know what I'm saying? But in order for y'all, like, here go my thing. Because me, I don't know if people know, me and Ace Amin started the Fuck the Vets campaign last year.
Facts.
For reasons like this. For the simple fact that if we paying, I got you, bro. If we paying y'all 5 figures, like, don't expect me, EK, Danny, Saga, Mike P to go in here and be flawless with only 14 days of prep when these niggas get 4 and 5 months. Damn, the niggas, like, you feel me? We getting paid crumbs compared to them. So the expectation should be higher from them. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all paying these 5 figures, give us a reason to still do it. That's why I can respect a nigga like Geechi, because Geechi can still do that shit. You dig what I'm saying? DNA can still, like, and I'm not even like too big of a fan of DNA as a battle rapper. No disrespect to him, because I'm on his show tomorrow. But I respect DNA for what he has done. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. A lot of people put Lux and Mook on their Mount Rushmores. I have A-Verb and DNA on Mount Rushmore far before I ever would put Loaded Lux and Murda Mook on Mount Rushmore battle rap.
It's off of activity and volume, right? Like, just because they
bro, Verb will battle Mook and then turn around and argue with me to battle me, whereas Mook won't even entertain a nigga like I honestly right now at this point, I used to try to censor myself because I feel like whatever I say might sway a person's opinion about me. Let's just call a spade a spade. I respect Lux and Mook, but them niggas don't take battles for the simple fact that Lux and Mook could never battle me because they don't have enough ammo to battle me. Them niggas can't go in there and just out-rap me. And this is not saying they can't out-rap me, but it's saying, like, they are strategically based. That's why when you see Lux or Mook battling, it's never a 2-minute round, and it's never a nigga that they don't got no history with. You have to have known this nigga for 5 years, and they gotta have 15 minutes to rap. You know what I'm saying?
It's a whole prerequisite.
And that's why I say I respect Verb. Verb will go in there. Verb battled Gage. He battled Henny Man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't know. I just feel like the vets got comfortable with being stars and stopped caring about being warriors. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in this shit for the money, but that's not the main reason. The biggest reason was you niggas is gonna give me my respect because I can rock with these niggas that y'all idolize. You know what I'm saying?
At some point too, you got to become that guy where it's like you battle almost a decade in, like what's left, you know? I'm sure 10 years from now down the road, you're only going to come off the porch for special names, special talents that are breaking through the ceiling and creating a demand for themselves.
To an extent, because not only, like, you still got to challenge yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, with 10 years in, you still can get better. Like, because one thing I don't be liking
is like when niggas be like gonna tell me, oh well, such and such is from that era. They from that cloth, the DVD days. Bro, I've been rapping for 17 years, literally. Battling on street corners, 17 since 2003. When like in ciphers with niggas like Meek Mill and shit like that, where you gotta show up and you niggas could be battling for 2 hours and it's whoever runs out of raps first.
You got any tapes? You got any tapes? You got any tapes?
Hell no.
Of course not. Shoot.
Yeah, like
I've been tapes back then like that.
I'm 30, bro. Literally on like in hostile situations. Like you going to Philly with 3 of your homies and battling a whole block. And something could really go down just based off if a nigga don't like what you said in your raps. So like when people throw that shit at me about Lux and Mook, and it's like, all right, cool, I did that too. Y'all just known about them longer. You know what I'm saying? Like not to down talk their accolades, but that it don't impress me for the simple fact that I feel like that's what you're supposed to do. You get what I'm saying? Like that's how you're supposed to be. Like when they say like this might be a abstract reference, but like if a dad ain't with the mom and he's taking care of the kids, it's like you don't get no accolades for taking care of your kids. You're supposed to do that shit.
Right.
So it's like nigga, we rappers. This is what we supposed to do. But once like the big money came into it, you used to be able to get like one of my favorite ciphers is Lux, Mook, not Mook, Lux, Goods, Arson, Head Ice. They in the studio rap.
Right.
Check this shit though, right? You can't get them niggas to do that shit right now for free. But when they did it, they wouldn't have thought about asking you to pay them for it. You get what I'm saying?
But that's also brand recognition over time, though. Like after a while, time becomes money, and for doing it for so many years and not getting paid for it, if there's a check out there to get, you gotta get it, bro. You gotta get it if somebody's willing to pay that bread.
But like you said, it's all about preserving your brand. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice them few dollars to appease to the people that's allowing you to make these dollars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, you know what? I take a look at it like this. Like sometimes even Mook didn't know us from a can of paint, but he was like, "Yo, I'll stop and chop it up with y'all and be on the podcast and support y'all for no reason." And you got people out there. I ain't gonna mention some of them rookies talking about, "Yo, I'll charging X amount just for you to talk to me." You know what I'm saying?
And see, that's why I say
talk about. You know what I mean?
And that's why I say, like, even if I might not be a fan of a nigga's battling, I can respect Mook for shit like that. I can respect Mook for being in cahoots with Busta Rhymes and still coming back to the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, my opinion of a nigga as a battler doesn't sway. But like you said, I was in Connecticut with Dre Dennis before, and a nigga asked us for a picture, right? And I'm like, of course. And he like, you serious? I'm like, yeah. He like, you sure? So I'm like, hey, bro, what's up? Like, what you mean, are you sure? And he's like, I asked battle rapper who won't be named for a picture, and this nigga charged me $15.
Who doing? We can't be having that, y'all. We not gonna do that.
Bro, there's no, I don't give
we
a fuck
not gonna do that.
I don't give a fuck how far I ever get anywhere, bro. Charge a motherfucker a picture for a picture?
Yeah.
But like I said, it's just
Beyonce. What is going on?
certain instances. Like now when I say like they will charge you for it. Let's be real here. It's these niggas do a lot of like off of the name. Load of Lux, you hear Load of Lux, them tickets is selling out. You know what I'm saying? But I honestly don't be feeling like they active enough to get that talk. Like I said, this may be my bias because I'm from it. I understand all them DVD battles. But when you talking to people who just became fans, talk to a 2015 battle rap fan. They're only going to know Loaded Lux for battling Arsenal, Charlie Clips, Verb, Cal, and Surf. Whereas the nigga like Briz Rothstein and battled Arsenal, Charlie Clips, Verb, Calico, and then 11 to 15 other motherfuckers in that same category. You get what I'm saying? So
But here's the difference though, Holmzie. Like when you talk Mook, you talk Lux, all the old heads who may not be checking for the 2015 plus, that whole demographic shows up, as well as all the people from 2015 on. Everyone is tuning in to see what is going on with these cats. You know what I mean? So that still hold weight.
That's a fact. But then you got to also factor in if Lux was to battle me right now, all them people from the old days would be like, who the fuck is this guy? And meanwhile, I'm damn near 20 battles in on URL. So to me, it becomes it's like, how I put this. because I told somebody this the other day and they thought I was tripping. I'm like, yo, I don't really take too many outside opinions that seriously, like the casual fans or the NFL players that only watch one battler. Because I think sometimes we let shit like that influence our culture. Like, say Justin Bieber goes and tweets, yo, I just watched the rap battle. Yeah, that shit is cool because it's Justin Bieber, but it's like how involved are you in the culture? I'm a big firm believer of organic, like an organic fan base, not just casual. You know what I'm saying? That means
both have value though. Both have
no, that's an absolute fact. That's an absolute fact. Because don't get me wrong, if Justin Bieber tweet my fucking battle tomorrow, best believe we posted that shit.
Right. You gonna have all the believers paint their hair yellow.
What I'm saying is, I feel like perfect example, right?
Yeah.
You guys tweeting about me being a #1 ranked battle rapper on a wholesome level, that means more to me than Justin Bieber tweeting. I might gain more from Justin Bieber, but how do I know what other shit you seen? You dig what I'm saying? Like, they hold value for separate reasons. But when it's somebody that watches this shit, y'all took y'all time out to do the research and actually see who's the highest rank. That mean more to me than somebody came across it and was like, oh shit, this was cool, let me share it. Might not even know my name. You dig what I'm saying?
Are you?
Like, I don't know. I still like when Reed told Surf he was doing it for hip hop. I'm still one of them type of niggas. Like,
I fucked with that. Everybody else was like, oh, hip hop. What are you talking about, hip hop? I'm like, Holmzie, I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. I was ashamed of the culture that night when they clown Reed for saying I'm doing it for hip hop, because I'm like, hip hop got us all here. This is the reason why we are all watching this, in tune with this, and they clown the man for saying that. I was ashamed of people who was clowning him for saying that. I was befuddled, beloved. I didn't understand what was going on.
But now look, right? This ties into what I be saying about like the vets, right? These niggas can go out here, have 5 months prep, give you a whack ass performance, whether it be Surf with the Lux shit. Cause I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. Lux raps didn't sound like 7 months of prep. I wasn't wow. No disrespect.
That's what I said. That was not 100% Lux either.
Everybody got on Surf case, but Lux wasn't amazing with 7 months prep, bro. Like, but you gotta figure, and they're not the only two, bro. It's a lot of top tiers that a lower tier will tell you like, yo, you choked or your last battle was ass, and you know what a nigga's response would be? Well, how much did you make? Once your bag precedents your passion and the amount of work you put in, like that shit, bro, you know why I've never choked, bro? Because I can't afford to let a motherfucker down that believes in me for any type of reason. A nigga choke and don't care because he got paid. But just imagine all of them 100,000 followers you got, or however many followers is following you, because, and this ain't just Surf, don't get me wrong, like, because I just use him as an example. You dig what I'm saying? But every single follower that follows you because of battle rap, that's a slap in the face. I don't care about how y'all felt about my performance. I got paid. Even though y'all the reason I got paid, fuck how y'all feel, because I got, you know what I'm saying? That shit is whack.
It is whack. It's definitely whack.
Right about now, man. Holmzie, you talked about branding earlier also, and I remember one specific event. It was the Guardians of the Culture event. And you came out in some hard bottoms, some slacks, the dress shirt, the dreads was glowing and shit. You had the bottle with you and all that. And you put on a fire performance. I was like, this is Holmzie? Like, what happened here? Like, talk to me about the importance of branding, because ever since then, you've been getting jiggy for every performance. You've been putting it on. Does that actually add to everything? Do you see a difference now that, you know, you've stepped up the branding, stepped up, you know, the gear, everything else, and presenting yourself in this light now, like a true professional, not like, yo, I got a battle today. Oh, let me just put some shit on and go. Like, do you see a difference now?
Yeah, the crazy thing is, I always prided myself on dressing well, right?
But, bro, you taking it to another level there. You know,
even though Goods didn't like your shirt. I don't know why. He didn't like
Goods
your
don't
shirt.
Like I dress better than Goods. That's all. He's aware of it.
Oh, let's go.
That's why, you know,
I got my clip.
you ain't never seen me show up to a battle in no whack shit. I'm gonna tell you what it is. When Goods go, damn, look at that 10-karat jersey, or this nigga got subtitles on his shirt. I know what that mean. That mean, damn, I should have wore that motherfucker first. That's all that mean.
Okay.
But
That's
I
fine.
pride myself. I've always prided myself. I'm gonna tell you the one thing about branding, right? You can have a great product. All you gotta do is tell people it's great, and then they'll buy it. I used to wear, like I used to say, I used to wear the best jackets in battle rap, and everybody said it was a fact. But it don't come to your mind until I start saying, yo, I dress better than these niggas. So then you know what you're looking for, what he about to wear the next battle. Even though I've had 30 other battles before, once I start saying it, then it's in your head like, all right, damn, maybe he do. Holy shit, he got on fucking a pair of pants with a lime green and pink stripe down the side. Like, it's abstract, you know what I'm saying? And it causes people, because what people don't realize, bro, all of this shit counts. You got caffeine out here paying niggas to do shows. You got niggas like Drake, who's the reason that caffeine is doing it.
Of
So
course.
at the end of the day, presentation is everything. It ain't no different than cooking. Somebody can make you a great meal, but if it looks like shit on the plate, you ain't gonna want it. But if it's decorated all nice, you gonna eat it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could taste great, but if it looks atrocious, you won't. That's why, like, it's certain people don't understand, man. And niggas always say, oh, you be too pressed to get dressed in a room full of men. First of all, there's a lot of female battle rap fans. So
You hear his voice drop?
We out here. We out here, ladies.
You hear the baritone in the man's voice?
Here for the vibes.
I gotta bring the baritone down.
like, and people don't realize that, like, I'm pushing for a bigger demographic than battle rap, like, in the grand scheme of things. Like, I haven't been dressing up crazy because quarantine didn't treat me too well, and I ain't treat myself too well. So, like, I got a gut back, so I ain't want to wear, like, no flashy shit and look like somebody's uncle. You know what I'm saying?
Man. It ain't never stopped Rex. It ain't never stopped Rex, baby.
Yeah, and the difference between me and Rex, I be caring about how I look when I come out the crib. Like, what people don't realize,
Rex.
listen, right? I'm gonna tell you something like this. And most the biggest difference between me and a lot of other battle rappers, my goal is to impress the female battle rap fans, right? Even though there's more male battle rap fans, it ain't no different because I'm about to start dropping music soon.
Okay.
My man I grew up with, he signed a good music as a producer. He like, bro, attack the women first. Because if a girl like a song and the niggas know that the girls like the song, they're gonna ride around playing that because they know the girls like the song. So if females, if I got a bigger demographic in battle rap with females, a lot of dudes are gonna wanna, all right, well, what is it about him? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good at what I do. So now all I gotta do is figure out the right area to attack, and then it's up from there.
It's a fact. It's a fact, man. This man is studying the marketing game, man.
Yeah, that's the thing too as well. I don't know why I waited so long to start showing my personality. Like,
well, that's really the biggest thing with a lot of rookies, you know, or I don't want to say rookies because you've been at it 30 battles plus, but you know what I mean. A lot of the guys with
up and coming,
up and coming guy, less recognition. Like, we don't see them. Like, Rubando made it to the third round of this thing, and I haven't seen the man since he Brooklyn'd out of the last round. Like, where's he been at? Like, some people get so low key that out of sight, out of mind, and they don't just push, you know, the issue or keep themselves in the people's eyes.
I'm gonna tell you what it is though. Like, when I first said, like, the battle rap fans are fans of the moment, you got niggas that clown niggas like Ace Amin for always being in a million interviews, but and in the same breath they'll turn around and tell Rubando, you don't do enough interviews. It's weird. Like I said when I battled Danny, I said, imagine the battle rap culture saying you got personality, we like it and we want more. So I come back, rebuttal, joke, angle, perform, and then niggas say, bro, you should have punched more. People want what they want when they want it at your expense. So
that's a fact, man.
It also feels like everybody keep pushing the goal line a little bit back, where it's like, hey, you don't promo enough. And it's like, oh, you promo too much. Oh, you don't angle enough. Oh, you don't punch enough. You know,
that was with me, bro. Like, I came out, my personality is very strong. I don't fucking like Holmzie. He thinks he's the best. Why wouldn't I? What am I? Why would I?
But they love it from Lux, though. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you what it is, bro. It depends on who they like what from. Check this out, right? I'm gonna just use. All right, good. All right, I'm gonna make you lunch when I'm done. Shut the door. So you look at people like Swamp, my dog, right? Swamp came in. I don't fuck with none of you niggas. Fuck all of you niggas. I want to kill everybody. They loved him for it. I had that same energy when I came in. Oh, this nigga is arrogant. I'm gonna tell you what it is. When you got a strong personality, you gotta well, if you want everybody to like you, you gotta monitor it. I don't have to monitor shit because when you got a strong personality, it either rubs people the wrong way or it intrigues people. So you just gotta decide if you want everybody to like you or you want to build your own fan base, your core fan base. And I used to care about everybody liking me, but I don't give a shit no more.
You can. Well, I got one question. So bringing it back to Summer Madness, you and Bill in the finals. Y'all both got great storylines. Y'all both are battling with heavy hearts. And, you know, again, the polls are not in your favor. What do you feel like you're going to have to do? Because I feel like you know what you got to do. You've been doing it for 3 weeks. But what do you feel like you're going to have to do to make sure that your rounds stick out to somebody as charismatic and as funny, but still bar heavy like a bill collector?
Trying to figure out how to say what I want to say without saying it.
You asked for the game plan, Cece. You asked for the coach's play just now.
I'm just saying because, like I said, this is Bill Collector. The storylines, they both got storylines. He had the roughest road to Summer Madness. Bill is battling with a heavy heart, but also Holmzie is too. These storylines are crazy, but one person got to win. We will all love to see y'all both win 25. The only one of y'all can win 25.
Oh, we know the wink's going on. We ain't loud boys for nothing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let y'all decide how y'all gonna, use your money.
They already decided how they gonna flip this 3 times already.
They were looking at property together in Philly.
Gangster. I'm gonna tell you like this, right? With Saga, I had to show y'all that I wasn't playing. With EK, he was a writer, so I had to show y'all that like I'm a complete battler. With Danny, he was a vet, and I showed y'all that I'm not like your typical rookie. And with Bill, he's a cheat code, so I gotta show you how you handle those.
All right. I see that. I can't wait, man. I can't wait, yo.
I don't know. I still can't pick a winner. I don't know who's gonna win. This one's gonna be tough.
It's weird, man. I gotta write my second and third round today.
Look, man, Dre Dennis is gonna come in a limousine with the Diddy shades on. Just watch the battle.
Wait till the big stages come back. On God, once the big stages come back, I'm going on stage with 7 women, and one gonna have one purpose. One gonna help me take my coat off. The other one gonna pat my sweat. I'm dead ass serious too. I had to sweat on my forehead when I like each between my opponent rounds, like I'll have one that hydrate me and give me like a grape or two. It's gonna be.
Wow, Holmzie and the Holmzeds. I'm with it,
Facts,
man.
bro. Like it's. I can't wait, bro, because I've been waiting to get to this point. Because like I said, when if a motherfucker don't know you, you can do all the amazing shit in the world and it'll get underwritten because it's like, all right, I still don't fuck with you. Now that I got the momentum in my favor,
I got one last question for you because we did go a little over time. We definitely wanted to hear your story. It was incredible. I talk to the URL staff often, right? And when we were doing the little media bracket, I didn't pick you in the second round. And then P hit me up on the side and says, "It's crazy that you're still sleeping on Holmzie." And I thought to myself for a second. I was like, "What do you see that I don't see?" And he's like, "We all see something that none of you guys see." And I want to ask you, what was the conversation like with URL staff, them believing in you and them kind of putting you in this position and them coming into fruition? Because I guess they also manifested this for you as well.
I'm going to keep it 100, bro. Even though I don't get the big names, no funny shit, Smack P and Beasley are heavy fans of me, right? Let me get this out the way, right? Because a lot of people were saying I was getting gas versus Danny. With the exception of Saga and Nun, because them niggas happened to sneak back in. They weren't letting any other rappers in the building if they weren't rapping the semifinals.
I think they were talking about, was Anwar in the building?
No, Anwar was outside. Them reactions you heard on my kids, most of the reactions you heard were coming from Smack, Beasley, J Black, P, and Henny.
Okay. Because people were saying Anwar, and I was like, well, I don't know if he's in the building.
Anwar was outside watching on the big screen with everybody else. But to answer your question, Smack, P, and Beasley are big fans of mine. Like from battle rapping to like when we have conversations, and they always told me, like every time, P was like, "Listen, bro, I will never tell you that what you write isn't good enough. You just gotta find a way to make people listen to what you write. Like, we'll be in conference calls and I'm hearing a mad different rappers like, yo, you gotta say shit like this better. You gotta do this. I never literally ever got criticized on what I wrote down on paper. It was always everything else. So they was like, all right, once you find how to portray that, because they used to tell me like, yo, you're mad funny. Why don't you tell jokes? For some reason, my jokes don't be funny. Like, I'm one of them, the shit that I say will be funny because I'm either serious or it's just on the fly. I can't sit down and think of no funny shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, I had to figure out how to be me. That's why, like, with my third round versus Moon, I talked about mental health issues and shit like that, child abuse and shit like that. And a lot of people told me not to do it. But you gotta, as an influencer or entertainer, you gotta find out how to let everybody know, like, I relate to you. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's suicide, whether it's you just dealing with self-doubt, all of that shit. If you can, all right, here's a way, right? I can have a gay white boy, a straight black male, a straight black female, and a straight and then a gay black female all listen to me or my story, and I can connect with each one of them in a certain type of way. Like, and just so anybody to see this is not saying that I'm gay, but there are certain shit that people, you have to be able to connect with anyone that you are choosing to consider a fan of yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to connect with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I didn't been in the streets for most of my life, but I was also an academic scholar. I just chose the street route. In 9th grade, I was getting academic scholarship offers, standardized testing. I was scoring higher than 97% of the people my age in the country. You feel me? So that's the street smart niggas.
Let's go.
And then the book smart niggas. But then I've also been in prison. But I also spent a week in a psych ward because of my bipolar disorder. And then I've dealt with depression. I have children. Like, I'm kind of multifaceted when it comes to experiences in life. So it kind of works in my favor for real.
Nah, man, we definitely appreciate you sharing that side also, because
truth
be told, man, I mean, I'm a little older than you, and people from my generation and before, they ain't talk about none of that shit and held so much of it in, and then realized, like, when they hit this age, like, this is why I've been tripping out all my life. Like, you know what I mean? So we definitely appreciate you sharing, because that might open up the door for someone else to seek some kind of help or assistance, or just to talk to others or walk themselves off the ledge. So continue.
Yeah, on God. Like, I'm working on doing a caffeine show, but I'm probably gonna be the only battle rapper with a caffeine show that ain't rap influenced. My caffeine shit gonna be for mental health and because I do life coaching as well. It's gonna be like something
I'm here for that. Yes.
Yeah, so that's like, because I feel like it's a broader, like, you got no business too. You know what I'm saying? All these caffeine shows, I'm coming in, Dink. I know I'm coming in. I got you. Yo, 5-year-olds are so impatient, yo. Like, you gotta also know about business and marketing, right? Who got the big caffeine shows? Goods, Tay-Rock,
DNA,
K-Shine, DNA. These is million few niggas all the time, and I don't even have a battle with 300K. Why would I go on a block with 4 McDonald's and open up another McDonald's? I'm gonna just open up
Open up a Popeyes.
You feel me?
Hello. Hello. Or a vegan spot. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody talking about mental. Like, I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. And somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm one of the first battle rappers that actually brought it to a forefront. Like, yo, this is what I be dealing with. And I ain't gonna lie, the reason I be feeling comfortable about talking about it is like the hot-headed side of me. Because a lot of people think that make you weak. I will beat your ass and then go cry about it later. Like, so it make me like, I like, because people use, like, with black men, we always told crying and being depressed is weak. I'm every bit of a man, not a grown adult male, but a man. So I know that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I look at this shit.
Yeah, man. Now you gotta let it out. You gotta speak about it. Otherwise, that shit'll kill you from the inside out, man.
That's why I ended up in a psych ward.
That's why people get cancer early. People get sick. They don't even realize that. It's like all them emotions that you hold in will turn on you, and your body will turn on you if you don't deal with them things, man. It's serious.
Your body and your mind. I can attest to both.
Right. Yeah,
as a whole, this culture kind of just like doesn't value mental health sometimes, and I always love the dialogue of it, because it's like you guys get like you guys as battle rappers get slandered on the internet by all these people as if you are celebrities, but you're not getting the same commerce as a celebrity. So like that instantly has to be like, damn, every time I go on the internet, there's somebody saying something negative about me. But a lot of you guys have been able to live above that.
Right. And that's what it is. Like you gotta figure out how to way to. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's kind of one of the biggest deciding factors too in me getting this far. I remember shit. Like I remember names of people who said like certain crazy comments, and I'm childish. I will wait. A nigga on Battle Rap Trap said I'll never see Holmzie on a Summer Madness, and that was in February. I went right to that video and commented a smiley face under it yesterday.
Petty holds no bounds.
God, bro.
No.
Oh God, like but all that shit fuels me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you don't belong here. Watch this. You know how many people? I'm still having debates on comment threads from May and Hip Hop Is Real when I said I'm gonna win. Somebody said, "Oh, Holmzie gonna be out the first round." I came back after the saga, put a smiley face. He said, "All right, well, wait till the EK battle." Came back and put a smiley face. I need to go see if she said something about the Danny shit. Yeah, bro, you got to find out because some people that see that shit get mad, block them. I like to argue. I will argue with you. You'll get tired. You'll get tired before I do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, man. Salute.
Holmzie, man, we thank you for your time, man. I know your kids is ready to tear the roof off.
Mad. They're like, what is he talking about?
Holmzie, before you go, let everyone know where they can follow you at on all socials and what you got coming up in the future.
Follow me on Twitter and Caffeine at Holmzie777. Instagram, Holmzie the God, and don't even worry about Facebook because I don't be on it that much. But I'm doing a lot of shit. I got my clothing line Parabellum 7 dropping on December 31st. I am dropping a music video. I haven't thought of the title for the song yet on Halloween. And I'm launching my Conquer Your Day motivation app probably like February or March.
Okay. You're gonna have to come back. We're gonna want to hear about all of that, Holmzie. We want to hear about
Yeah, bro. I don't fuck around, bro. I just been waiting for the right time. Like everything is about timing.
For sure, man. And let's double back one of these days and do like a real in-depth thing about mental health and how to, take care of yourself and all that. Because, this is for the battle rap, but here at LTBR, like we like to really, talk about everything. So let's definitely double back and do that one of these days for sure, too.
Absolutely. I appreciate y'all.
For sure.
Holmzie, man, have a good one and best of luck on Summer Madness. All right, brother?
Thank you.
Salute. Congrats.
Y'all have a good one.
You too. Peace.
And everybody out there, thanks for tuning in to LTBR Daily. We always give you a little extra overtime when we can. Salute to Holmzie the guy. It was an amazing interview. The podcast version will be up within, give it about an hour or two on YouTube and all streaming platforms. We'll be back Monday, 10:30 a.m. on Caffeine LTBR Daily, Monday through Thursday, 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m.-ish and onwards.
Yeah, enjoy y'all weekend, y'all.
And CC, I'm going to get that hate out my heart.
Get the hate out your heart, cuz. Everyone get you some coop noop or some wood. You know what I'm saying, man? Everyone turn up this weekend.
Everybody go watch
Shoot the club up. Shoot the club up. Shoot the club up. Later, y'all.
We off air, man. Good job, y'all.
Good work, yeah.
Everybody's like, bye, Flad. Well, I'll see y'all later. Because I got stuff to do.
Oh, Vlad boogied already.
He definitely boogied.
His wife.
That wife probably gave